happens when they hang up their boots. Right, Nahidul. Oh, that's a great recovery from that previous delivery where he conceded a 4.
Just to pick up on that rivalry, Pakistan, India. Obviously, recently I've done a couple of the games. I did one in the Asia Cup in Sri Lanka. Wow. And then also did one in a Legends game where 2 of them went head to head. There's a little bit of a slip that won't go out there. India played Pakistan in a World Championship of Legends in England. 20,000 people turned up at Edgbaston. 20,000.
I was watching that game.
Pakistan won the first game, but when they got to the final, who won?
India did. And that's flying. They're here for the 6s in Hong Kong. And Oman deliver the first one of their innings. They have to respond to what has been a humongous score from Bangladesh. They started off earnestly. That's another one. And it's a great start for Oman. 18 for no loss. Five overs, 130. Do the math. It is going to be an uphill task for the boys from Oman, but they've started off well. Right. Talking about India, Pakistan, Corky mentioned that game in Edgbaston, but just some legends who have played the Hong Kong 6s over the years. I don't want to mention my age, gentlemen, but I've been watching it from when I was a kid. Used to look forward to this tournament. Tendulkar, the Prince, Brian Charles Lara, all been part of it. Wasim Akram, and even Glenn McGrath. What a shot! He just slaps it over fine leg.
Serious shot this. This is straight down the road, let me tell you. That's the road for us to get home tonight. That's going to the hotel. I can assure you that.
Well, Vinayak was the best of the batters for Oman in their previous game against Sri Lanka. And he's looking the goods right now as well. He's carrying this lineup. Someone needs to step up and go with him.
Seven of this over. Down the leg side, but add a few more extras. That's 5 on the board without a legal delivery being bowled. This is not a bad start for Oman. Hoggy, 30 for no loss. Had what, 2 deliveries in the second over?
Well, when you're chasing 146, 47, you need to be going after the bowling straight away. But Seifuddin, I like the way that he's thinking there, going for the Yorkers. Just not quite executing his bowl. 2 Yorkers this over.
Well, that's a full toss again, and it's been dispatched. Once again, the umpire raises his hands. That's the second 6 of this over. And Vinayak's on fire.
21 sixes. 45 deliveries. Just had to work that out then. Just paused a little bit. 21 sixes.
And that's pocketed. Brilliantly caught by Abu Haider and Ronnie at long off. Ronnie at the long off boundary, judging it perfectly, and Abu Haider Vinayak's the danger man. He goes back to the hut. 36 for 1. That one is going way over Ronnie's head. That's into the trees. Same area, but a left-hander, and he whacks it. 24 of this over already.
Put the wrapping on it with the boat. That was just an absolute gift.
That's a rarity. Dot ball, 42 for 1 at the end of 2.
Right arm over.
147, and those are real numbers. Zishan getting 55 of 12, and Saifuddin also getting 55 of 12. But Oman smoked 3 sixes in the previous over, and that's an edge, and it flies to the third man boundary. It won't matter how they come, they'll take it.
Yeah, a length delivery. He's just trying to swing himself off his feet here. It's a thick outside edge and a run away. There's no fielders down at third. Bangladesh won't mind that. Sixes are going to hurt them. They're going to have to keep going here.
In the slot, and out she goes. First 6 of the over. And Sikriya, that's the first 6 for him in this innings. Oman cross, they're 50. It's a great start. A boundary and a 6 to start off this over. Anticlimactic. Just the kind of start that Zikriya wanted. He got it in this over and then got a little too greedy, falling out in the deep.
Well, Sohag decided to come around the wicket, change the angle, still darting it into that length area. It was there to hit, but just because it was going away from him caused him to mistime it. He's got to go, Zikriya. Oman 52 for 2.
Hasnain Shah is the new man in. Zikriya going in for that mighty heave. Didn't quite connect it. He's connected it this time. First delivery, and that's out of the park.
Well, that's great batting by Hasnain, but Sohag has gone for that ball, going across on a good length as well, darting it in, not giving it any flight. That's just another gift for Hasnain. First ball of his innings. Beautiful shot.
Is that another 6? Yes, it is. Goes into the crowds. Third 6 of this over. What a terrific over this has turned out to be. 22 already.
Just 126 sixes so far. We're only in match number 6.
That's the Dom counter, isn't it, of the number of 6s being hit.
And just 25 in this game. Only 25. This pitch is getting better and better, by the way.
And that is another one. 126 is the Dom counter. 70 for 2 at the end of 3. Oman chasing 148. no matter where they play, which corner of the world, no matter the format, an India-Pakistan game is the money game. It's the marquee clash. But two other Asian sides in battle before that big one. Oman, 70 for 2. Make it 76 for 2. Because that's gone flying over fine leg. And in spite of that, they still need 72 of the next 17.
A hide up into the attack. That's a left-handed bat's dream. Majiba just getting one on the hips, using the pace. And again, another leg ball getting dispatched.
His partnership is just dealing in sixes. 4 balls, 4 sixes. 27 sixes in this match number 6 so far.
Where was that going? That's another 6. For a second, thought that fielder would be able to get down to the ball, but just went long. Did he misjudge that one? It's not from the middle of the bat.
Middle of the outside edge. I've seen that happen a couple of times. The new bats that they've got these days, it's changed over the last 15 years, Dominic. Just those outside edges can go for 6.
By the way, Oman are ahead. They're ahead of where Bangladesh were at this point. They still need 66 from 16.
He took the pace of the ball. First 2 balls was smoked for 6s. Now a bye. Never had bats like these when you guys were playing, well?
How old do you think we are? They didn't have spikes on the gloves either. We were only just retired. How old were you, Hoggy, when you... I was 40. How old were you when you retired?
Still haven't, just don't get a phone call anymore.
Apart from that,
I think my last game was about 2 weeks before my 48th birthday.
wow.
83 for 2, and the ball's flying to all corners, and that's over third 6 of the game.
Well, if you're just going to bowl on a length, those edges are going to go for 6 as well.
But the big matchup, India taking on Pakistan, and the news is Pakistan have won the toss and they're going to bowl first.
And how crucial will that be? Won their opening game, Pakistan. Rabin Uthapar will be opening the innings.
Best place to bowl, into the stumps. 3rd wicket down for Oman. He wanted to do a little bit the same. 3 6s already in this over, and it's a sounder timber.
Well, coming around the wicket to the right-hander, changing up the angle, has created that wicket-taking opportunity. Oman lose Hussain. They are 3 for 89.
Jitendra Ramanandi walks in when Oman needs a shade under 60 in 13 deliveries. And Hoggy is busy scribbling down the numbers, trying to do the math. Can they get there? Well, they can, as they come to the end of over number 4, and Oman on 90 for 3.
It'll be easy to chase down, Saran. 5 6s a single this over. Then 5 6s and they've got a ball to spare. Very easy.
58 off 12. Dominic Koch. I know the odds are against Oman. They need to chase down the highest score. Can they do it?
Highest over so far has been 36 in an over. Start well. That's what I'd say. Start well. Give yourself a chance. Saifuddin has already bowled 1 over. He's going to bowl the 2 overs. One bowler can bowl 2 overs. Give yourself a chance. You'd say Oman shouldn't get this total, but you never know.
First 6, and like Hoggy mentioned, keep it simple. You just need 5 sixes, and a dot ball is good enough. That's one of them, Hoggy. Where do you see this one go?
Actually, I can see 6 sixes over in the over here. Make it easier for Mujeeba at the other end in the last over. You only have to find 3 or 4.
Right, where is this going? It's a brilliant delivery. Right in the block hole. They do concede an extra there. Is that a good thing that he's off strike?
Well, it was poor running, I can tell you that. Non-striker just ambled down. They could have easily got 2. Take the gamble. Get the man who's hit the first ball for 6 back on strike. So watch this, not giving a wide. Keeper throws it like a keeper always does. Just keep your eye on the non-striker. Just is meandering down. Non-striker wants to get back. Poor that.
Brings Mujibur on strike. That's hit the pad, has it? He appeals, but it's a leg by. Now they need a 6 of every ball, Hoggy. 9 deliveries remain. 50 is what they need.
Saifuddin's bowling here has been superb. Wide Yorker, then a Yorker on middle and leg. Not allowing the batsman to size him up.
He's come back rather well in this over. The first one went flying into the stands, but post that, a bye, leg bye, and a single. Just 9 of the 4 deliveries. And on the money. Another single. It's great recovery, isn't it? From Saifuddin. First ball, 6. But India, Pakistan from the Mission Road ground in Hongkong. Robin Uthappa, a man who was there in that first T20 World Cup triumph for Team India. He leads these boys out against the arch rivals. A terrific over from Saifuddin comes to an end. 11 of that over after that first 6 of the very first delivery.